Forget about taking notes at lectures. This insane AI tool will make it a thing of the past, and it's free. Link in the description. Alright, let's first drag a picture I took at a conference I went to over the weekend, which I have completely forgotten what it is about, and start asking questions about it. So I asked, "Tell me about this image." And it answered, "The image depicts a classroom setting with a group of people sitting in rows of chairs, attentively watching a presentation on a large screen. The screen displays a pie chart, which is likely part of the lecture being given. There are at least 9 people in the room, some sitting closer to the front and some near the center and others towards the right side. There are 2 bottles visible in the room, possibly belonging to one of the attendees."
Oh my God!
This works amazingly well. As someone who's been working on AI and computer vision for a long time, this technology did exist before. I could have used a vision segmentation model that segments a picture, and then feed the segmentation results to a natural language model, and can probably produce similar results. But for a unified model that is completely learned on its own, without human programmers telling it if this do that, if you see this, say that, is truly incredible. But I am getting ahead of myself. Let's continue with the test. Tell me more about this presentation. The presentation appears to be focused on global economy, as indicated by the pie chart. The pie chart represents a breakdown of various economic factors, such as trade, investment, or economic growth. According to the pie chart, which country has the largest block, and at what percentage? Based on the pie chart, the United States has the largest block, representing 20% of the total. This information suggests that the United States play a significant role in the global economy, either as a major contributor or a key player in the economic landscape being discussed. Side note, first of all, this is again incredible from an algorithmic standpoint and demonstrates the power of the unified model. Because using the previous gen approach, I would have needed to use several different models, one for general scene understanding, one for text extraction, and possibly a special one just for understanding the pie chart. On top of that, I would have needed to write special logic code to orchestrate all the models to work together to pull off a demo like this. This model does it all at the same time. Amazing! Let's try another example. Drag in another image I took for a different presentation and ask, "What is this picture about?" It answers, "The image features a man standing in front of a large screen, giving a presentation on climate change. The screen displays various graphs and information related to the impact of global warming on greenhouse gases." Let's dig in some more about the details on the slide and ask, "Explain the graph on the left to me." It answers, "The graph on the left likely shows the historical trend of greenhouse gas concentrations in the Earth's atmosphere." It could display data on the levels of carbon dioxide, methane, water vapor, and other greenhouse gases over time. The graph also indicates the rate of increase in concentration, which is directly linked to the increase in global temperature and overall impact of climate change. Side note, while this time it made some mistakes about the graph having methane and other greenhouse gases, the model clearly understood the gist of the graph and is able to talk about it in a logical manner, and attempting to extrapolate on the details it couldn't see clearly. To be fair, the labels on the graph are really grainy. Even I couldn't quite figure out what it says after zooming in several times. To me, what's even more amazing is that the model understood spatial relationship concepts and is able to answer my request to explain the graph on the left correctly. This is something even art generation models like Stable Diffusion isn't able to grasp. Let's put this to the test again and ask it to explain the graph on the right. Again, it got it correctly and answered, "The graph on the right shows the impact of climate change on the Earth's temperature, with the x-axis representing time and the y-axis representing temperature." It also interpreted the data correctly that the slope of the line indicate the rate of increase in global temperature, and inferred this is due to the increase in greenhouse gas concentrations. There you have it. My mind is blown by this new model. This dramatically extends the use cases of large language models. I have just demonstrated one of such use case, which is helping us remember and understand lecture we slept through. And on top of that, This is a free open source model that works as well as OpenAI's state-of-the-art vision model is incredibly exciting. I can't wait to see what researchers and developers will do next to apply this technology to real-world applications. What are you waiting for? Go and try it out yourself. Link is in the description. If you would like to see more examples of me trying out different use cases of this technology, or want me explain how it works, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.